Hello again, everybody! Welcome back to Organic Minecraft, and I'm Mr. McSquare, and I'm coming up fast on to an ocean monument. Okay, ocean monuments. Well, there's the effect from the Elder Guardians. Mining fatigue. Mining fatigue makes you mine so slow. Okay, we're not going to beat this tutorial to death, but I've got some really valuable things to share today. So yeah, we all know mining fatigue takes forever. And then after you can break your way into the monument, because if you want to run the maze, well, you better get some water breathing. But you got to kill the 3 Elder Guardians. They're the ones that generate the mining fatigue, which is a real pain in the bum. You get rid of the Elder Guardians, you get their loot, and there's 3 of them per monument. 1 in the top center, and 1 at the end of each of the wings. We're not going to go into all that because it's been done a million times, and yeah, it's fun the first time, and then after that it's just routine. So just showing you, because we don't cheat at all. Look, we went and did it. We got all of our stuff, and then of course we go back and start sorting it out. Because the real reason I want to do the ocean monument at all is because these awesome prismarine bricks. Armor trim's not bad, drops off the leaders. But the awesome prismarine bricks and sponges. And you can only get those things from the monument. And we're going to turn into a farm so that we can generate as much as we want, and then we can build those pretty bricks into our future builds. Okay, just put some stuff away. And get ourselves one of our conduits. Conduits, for anyone who doesn't know, you go to sunken ships, get the treasure map, dig up the treasure, and every treasure will have a heart of the sea in it. The heart of the sea plus a bunch of nautilus shells makes a conduit. Okay, so at the ocean monument itself, you'll see these black pillars that I added. I'll put a link down to Silent Whisper, awesome YouTuber, lots of knowledge, and gives you a really easy way to map out where each of these columns needs to be. Because in Bedrock Edition here, each of those columns are the valid spawn locations for Guardians, the little squid monsters that shoot lasers at you. Frickin' laser beams shooting off their heads, Mr. Bigglesworth. This is the ocean monument removed. And I put a layer of half slabs on the bottom. Why? Because even though the Guardians can't spawn, you'll see on the outskirts you've got the drowned zombies. Now, because it's all half slabbed, the drowned will not spawn anywhere above the half slabs. They can't spawn above partial slabs. But as soon as I get to the outside limit, which is where I stop putting the half slabs, hey, look, there's a little guy right there. They can spawn wherever they want over here. But the monument zone itself is completely half slabbed, and we have the columns over the Guardian spawning points. So nothing will actually spawn here. Nothing spawns here. And I know that the conduit itself actually serves as a light source on the center, but I half slab it anyway because I'm a little bit scared. Alright, now to turn this into a farm, again, Silent Whisper is not the only one, but he's the guy I was looking at because of his fancy, expandable redstone concept of how to make a farm here. And the essential of it is, because we're going to turn it into a farm, we're going to control where each of the monsters spawns, the Guardian specifically, in these little chambers, and we're going to control the spawning. And in his concept, he uses a 2-piston system. The first piston is right at the spawning point, so when the piston's extended, it's blocking the spawning point, and then when you hit a button, the piston will retract, which allows monsters to spawn there because it's no longer occupied. And then he's got a second piston right next to it, so that after the monster spawns, it gets beaten to crap with an automatic trident killer. And it sounds really cool. And he built an expandable model which will handle all the spawning points in the entire Guardian area. And like, I've built Guardian farms in the past, but I only built like a cell of four spawning points, kills all the guys, and it was all I needed. And really, I could have done it again, but because I've done that already, I decided, hey, let's go bigger. Let's go bigger. But I'm humble. I do my research first, and again, I'll say your name again. Silent Whisperer makes an excellent tutorial on how to make a expandable thing. But man, once you got all the tunnels in, the next step you do is make a collection system. So we got these dry channels, and then we got to put some ice down. Why ice? Just if you want to transfer things a far distance, this is a really good way to do it. The water channel will push it, but the water channel only goes so far. And when the water runs out, you need the items to keep sliding into the next water column. So the bottom area there, I'll show you, it's all ice. Ice will push it along. So stuff will die, and then water will push it around. And then it gets really complicated because it's redstone time. And so you got a redstone line coming in, and later on that'll be your power source for on and off for the whole thing. There's the transfer down the water system across ice. So, okay, hold on. An item will get taken, and you'll see it skims right across the iced area and keeps on going. And that'll keep going, and you can get the water columns to take it to whatever collection site you want. So the water collection is super simple. Just slide it along down the super water slide. And then you got the super complicated, well, if you understand it, it's not that bad, but there's a lot going on here with redstone. You've got all the lines connecting to repeaters, which are basically going to, this is a 4-tick repeater, and with a redstone torch, redstone line, and when it gets a power source, it's going to act differently than this one on 1-tick repeating, and so forth. So the 4-tick one is for the controlling the access and letting stuff spawn point, and the 1-tick one is for super shooting, repeating piston. And when you wire it all together, it works like that. You see one guy's blocking the passage, the other one's doing the killing. And oh my gosh, Silent Whisper, you're a mad genius. That is just way too complicated. Way too complicated. There's a better way. There's a better way. There's a better way. Keep it simple, stupid. K.I.S.S. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, let's get rid of all the redstone. We don't need it. The system with all the redstone works better if you need this as an experience point machine. But I've already built a simpler, easier, more compact experience point machine in the past. I want all these bricks. I want the sea lanterns. I want the prismarine. Right? That's why this farm is here, out in the middle of nowhere. I don't need the experience points. We have a different way to get experience points. I just need to kill it. I don't need all the redstone. I just need a couple magma cubes, a couple magma blocks. That's it. That's it. No redstone. No looty-doo off and on. No, none of that. It's simple. Encase everything in glass, so stuff will spawn, but nothing can actually attack you. And then you can see over here, because these guys won't spawn if you're too close to them. You need to be a certain distance away for them to spawn. And there's one right there. And he's just getting burned up. It takes a little bit of time, but what's the rush? It's a farm. It just does it. Look, he died. No redstone. Oh, and there, his stuff goes down the water channel. And off the water channel, it goes to the center area. And we'll put a collection system there in just a couple moments. And the last center chamber, I added it on at the end, so the wiring on it's not quite right. There's an easy fix to it. But you don't need redstone. Keep it simple. No redstone. No redstone. No redstone. No redstone. So simple. So easy. And now we just have to collect the goodies. And we're going to collect the goodies just with a bunch of hoppers. So stuff comes in, and I've got some hoppers to collect it. Oh, there it goes again. Even as I'm talking, look at it. It's just a constant flow of goodies. And then I have the center chamber the center chamber was off by itself, and it's just not flowing right. So I just did a make it work fix. I just gave it its own hopper. That hopper will pull everything right through the trapdoor. So there's no need to actually worry about it flowing past it into the rest of the line. And I've manually ran through and walked it and checked it. It all works. And then we got that triple line there of those 3 hoppers. And I've got an iron farm, so I've got as many hoppers as I need thanks to the iron farm. And you can see just flash, flash, flash. All the items go through and they get sucked down into the additional chests. All down at the bottom. It's only been running for a few moments, and I've already got lots and lots. How many lots? Well, the whole bloody monument area is pumping into that system. And there's the conduit. Simple. Do you see all the redstone? No redstone. Not required. Not required at all. I like redstone. It's fancy, but keep it simple. I get to take Guardian Farm off my to-do list, which is important because it's going to generate a whole bunch of blocks for me. And what I really want to know is my little trick with half slabbing the whole bottom of the Guardian Farm stops any monsters from spawning there. If there's any Java players out there, let me know if that works. Until next time, stop draining the ocean. No redstone. Keep it simple. Bye-bye.